Hello, this is Nick995. I just want to talk about my top 10 hardest games of all time. Now, this is again like these are games based on what I played, and like all is based on how impossible like these games feel. I'm gonna do like other series. Like I'm gonna do one where it's the top 10 easiest games of all time, the top 10 immersive games of all time, the top 10 games with the best open world, the top 10 my top 10 FPS games of all time. I'm gonna go through them, uh, video by video. Yeah, next one is gonna be the top 10 easiest, but for this one, the top 10 hardest. First one, the hardest game of all time. That I've played, Dark Souls 3. Without a doubt, this is it. I bought this recently. I'm on the fourth area, I believe, or fourth mission. I don't really know how you quantify the areas, but this one right here, I died 35 times on the second area because I kept going the wrong way. And like, if you go the wrong way, like in the second area, there's these dragons that come after you. There's one dragon that blows fire, and then there's so many enemies after you. And then there's this one huge knight, like he kills you like in no time. You got like, there's so many different enemies, but I died 35 times, and I could not defeat that. What do you call it again? That Boreal Valley. I can't remember what they call it, but the second boss in the game, the ice-based boss. I died so many times. I died at least 20 times 15 times trying to defeat that boss. But I finally did it. Like when I did it, like it's such a relief. But this game, and it gives you so little to work with too. You don't get much to work with in this game. There's limitations. The running controls like is silly. The jump is not consistent. Like it's telling you to jump. But it's like, how do you jump? And the control system like is not clear. So you're gonna die in this game. The controls aren't easy to learn. The stamina bar is very limited. So let's say like if you're like if you have like a sword and like let's say like if you wanna attack an enemy, you gotta wait for the stamina bar to be like like at least halfway for you to be able to strike multiple times in a row. It's just not, it's very hard. It's very, very hard. But don't get me wrong, it's an addicting game. It's an addicting game. I don't know when I'm gonna get through this. Next game, Crash Bandicoot. This is the remake. I'm only gonna talk about Crash 1 and Crash 2. The Crash 3 is easy. But Crash 1 and Crash 2, oh my gosh. Oh, platforming games are not really for me. Man, like I got to like level, and Crash 1 I got to level 17, mission 17. And once I got there, it's like I could not do it. There's so many loopholes. There's like these for example, like you put you like in these scenarios where it's like, how the hell do you expect it to get past this? It's annoying. Same thing with Crash 2. Crash 2 is a bit easier than 1, but still, like, there's still the difficulty there. Man, Crash 2 is my number 2. Terminator Redemption. Oh, my lord. Oh. This is a broken game. I remember, this came out way back in this is based on the Terminator 3 movie game. This came out 2003. Very, very hard game. The game basically gives you these objectives, and then you have to go from point A to point B. And then it's like, okay, you gotta basically fight like Terminators. You're fighting like these huge robots or whatever. But you'll die a lot. And like sometimes it'll be like these stupid timers where it's like, okay, you gotta chase down the TX, or you gotta chase down this Terminator in however how much time. But it's like, you expect like they give you little to no time to do it. So like meanwhile, are you playing catch up? It's like, what the hell do you expect me to do? Like in chapter 2, you gotta chase a TX. I died so many times. I will not died. Like I didn't. I couldn't keep up with the timer. And then there's one mission where it's mission. I don't know. It's chapter 5, mission 3, where you gotta race. Like you're on this one. I kind of like this one drone, huge drone, and then like you gotta race through Skynet bunker area. And then, but it gives you. I swear, it gives you little to no time. I did okay. Like I still never did that mission. Like I got this game. I originally played this back in 2009, but I lost a game, so I had to rebuy it this year. And once I got to that mission, I was like, fuck, Jesus Christ, so hard. This is Resident Evil 2 Remake. Great game. This is my top 15 games of all time. But however, this game right here, oh, it's very hard. That's another very hard game. You don't get lots of bullets. The zombie, once you get caught by the zombies, there's no dodge mechanism. There's nothing like that. You're gonna get bit. And then healing is very limited. I will say that the reason why this wasn't higher, because I actually beat this game, whereas all these other games I didn't beat, with the exception of Crash 2. But I beat this game, and it's a relatively short game. Even with the 2 playthroughs. A great game. Great game. Dead Space 2 reminds me a lot of Resident Evil 2, but this is more action oriented, but still it's very hard. The enemies, it's like kind of like you're fighting the necromorphs. They're nasty. They're very nasty. But they're like space zombies, but they run. But the reason why I didn't put this over Resident Evil 2, because this one, at least you get more ammo. I get ammo from fallen enemies. And you can upgrade your weapons. There's customizing your weapons. There's so many different ammo types. Great game as well. A very good game. Also part of my top 15 games of all time. Hard though. Halo 4. This is the second Halo game I played. I'm not really into Xbox, but this is one of the only Xbox exclusive games that I played. This is only for the campaign, but the campaign is very hard. Even on normal difficulty, I died so many times. The reason why this wasn't higher, because again, I was able to beat this game. I beat it 3 weeks back. My gosh. Oh my lord, though. The good thing is that, okay, like these what do you call them again? I can't remember what you call these guys right here. The main guy, Master Chief, has like this, like this shield, but like the shield will go down so quickly. Like when you're taking enemy fire, like the shield goes on so quickly. And then like you'll die very quickly. Yeah, if you're not careful, you gotta really stick to cover. There's many different enemy types. There's many different gun types, which I really liked in this game. Man, this was a real challenge. It's not that long. It's only 10 missions, 9 missions. But still, oh my gosh. Midnight Club 2, another game part of my top 15 games of all time. Hard game, very hard game. Races are very hard. There's a lot of loopholes. Los Angeles, okay, once you're in Los Angeles, it's easy. But once you get to Paris and Tokyo, it gets harder. As the maps are are tighter, certain areas, like we'll see, like there's a lot of there's more secret areas. However, like once you get to those secret areas, you'll realize that you're a lot more likely to crash, as like it's very tight. A great game. Like it's so much suspense in this game, especially that final race, like where you have to race the world champion. Very hard, very hard. Oh, I gotta be careful of this. Ghost Recon Jungle Storm came out way back in 2004. These 2 games came out in 2004. This is one of the first games I've ever played. Ever. keep in mind, like I didn't play PlayStation 1 generation or Nintendo. This is where like I started like with a PlayStation 2. Hard game. Hard game. I think because I was playing, I played on the wrong difficulty. But if you play this on, I believe it's the second hardest one, yeah, it's very hard. Like, you'll die a lot in this game. It's basically like a first-person shooter. It's not really first-person. Like, you're basically looking at, like, you only see the crosshairs. And, like, you know, like, you're in a squad of 6. But you actually split up, like, in teams of 3. So, there's, you know, like, there's 2 teams of 3 every mission. A fun game though, a fun game. The sound is so good. The sound design, but obviously it's older game. The graphics are gonna take a hit, but a really good game. Hard, very hard. Devil May Cry 3. Okay. Like I spent lots of hours on DMC 3. Fun game, fun game. But it has loopholes. There's these annoying puzzles in the game. There's certain annoying level designs. This is a lot better than 1, much better. But there's this one part in the game where you have to. There's one mission. I believe it's mission 18 where you have to fight every single enemy in the game. Up until that point, except Virgil. Virgil is like the main boss. Except Virgil. You fight Virgil 3 times, but you gotta fight every single boss in that game, and it's like, you know, a series of 8 bosses. So like you have to fight 8 bosses. The good thing is that if you die, you don't have to do it all over. There's a checkpoint per every boss you beat. And the Virgil fights are not the last 2 battles are very hard. They took me a long time. The second battle I had to do at least 30 times, at least. And then the Virgil battle I had to do at least 20 times. It's hard. I highly recommend 3. 1, not so much. 1 is average at best. I don't like, but 3 is very good. Hard. Last game on the list, Resistance 3. This is the second, Resistance game. Now, I never was able to complete this game. There's a loophole in this where you're supposed to fight these enemies. You're supposed to, because like in this game, like you're basically fighting like these aliens. It's kind of like Halo. It's kind of like Halo, but it's a lot. But it's a PlayStation version like of Halo. I know way, but. So I'm on this mission, and then I'm supposed to get past like this area. There's these aliens. They can create their own shields. There's 2 aliens that can do that, and then there's 8 other aliens are behind them. And then so you basically, in a dead end. They're gonna come up on you, and like in this mission, there's no rocket launchers. There's nothing like that. They're gonna basically come up on you. You got like no way to defend yourself. Are you gonna get cornered? Are you gonna die? It's so stupid. Like, why would it make? It's a broken level design. There's also in this one, unlike other Resistance games, this one you can only carry 2 weapons at a time, so you're limited. Your inventory is limited. Once you get to that, once you get to mission 4, it'll be very annoying. I died so many times every mission. Like I died so many times, and the AI is broken in this game. The AI is just. There's your companion AIs, the NPC soldiers, which fight against the aliens. But the aliens will always come for you, always. Like even like if there's 10 guys around you, like 10 of your allies, so it's broken. So just that alone, you will die a lot if you're not careful. I didn't really like this game. I did not like this one that much. Anyways. Let me go over it one more time. 1 is Dark Souls 3. 2 is Crash Bandicoot. 3 is Terminator Redemption. 4 is Resident Evil 2. 5 is Dead Space 2. 6 is Halo 4. 7 is Midnight Club 2. 8 is Ghost Recon. 9 is DMC 3. And 10 is Resistance 2. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, subscribe, share the video, please. Please share if you can. Thank you.